Record now, and we are going to go this for Krista. Blessedly Flawed, Shaman's Dream. Let's see what's going on. This is asking for a line of 5, so let's see what's going on with a line of 5 of these. Okay, so we are recording. Let me pull these back so you guys can see them too. Yeah, Shaman's Dream. It's a great one. And this is the back of it. This is what it looks like. And then I want to go to these also. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. What I've got the layout, I'm going to scooch this down so you guys can see and kind of shift this down so you can kind of see. So I've got 5, 3, and then 2. So this is how it feels to come through. Time to replenish the well. It says empty well. This is one that's reminding you to take care of yourself first before you do something else. And then the farther gate, this is going forward. So what you're being asked to do, take care of yourself really good first, self-care, all of that kind of stuff. And then open the gate, the farther gate, the goal that's the stretch, the thing that you want to do that is a little bit beyond where the comfort zone would be. This is what is coming up, and it's like you can see it in the distance. It feels like there is time, and it also feels like walking is coming through. Like it's traveling, but it's walking. It's walking your own path, run your own race, that kind of thing. But it's like whatever you're seeing in this distance, you can see this gate. The farther gate is where the answer is. So you have to start, and it feels like you're up here, like where this gate is. So let me show you the picture so you can see it really good. Okay, the next one is the first breath, beginner's mind. This got, what are you starting? What are you beginning? This would be like indicating the Fool. And also I'm getting the tarot card. You guys know I call it the Batman card, where you have the page of coins and he's holding the coin as the student. He's studied. He's still studying. He knows something, but beginner's mind, studying something again. This is what's coming through with the beginner's mind here. And this is called the Galactic Mushroom. That's a card. And the Divine Matrix. Understanding your place, your role, what you want to do in something is huge. Understanding how you want to carry it forward. This is the first breath. What are you starting? If we were to compare this to a book, it feels like, do you have the outline of where it is in your mind? Are you getting that on the page? It feels like preface is the word I'm getting. Preface. In some of the books that were like big, maybe not as big as Tolkien type books, but big books, they would have a preface. And that's like, this is what you need to know before they drop bomb you into this story. And it feels like that's where it's at. You're creating the preface. I don't know why that's what's coming through. I don't have to know why. That's what's coming through. The outline is in your head and you're writing the preface, and this is what's going on. Yeah, that resonates. Good. Glad it makes sense. Glad it makes sense to you. And then here we have the Horseman, and it's the Herald of Change. Now this comes through strongly as you charging ahead towards the gate. Big time, big time, big time. I'm going to show you this one. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the energy in that card. It is definitely time. And this one is the Horseman, and you can kind of see this flight energy near it. When I was going through my own feisty cards earlier, I think I still have this one up. Nope, I don't. I had in the deck that I did, I put the Knight of Wands, and all these butterflies were around, and it's like charging in, but holding back a little bit of that, but really being lighter and being aware of where you're directing the charge towards. This is what's coming in. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can find it in here real quick, because I saw it earlier when I was doing cards before, and if I can see it, I'll show it to you. If not, you'll just have to. There we go. This is the energy. Same kind of energy. This Horseman energy, and I'm going to show you the way this one is. It's the energy of flight that's coming through on these that I'm liking on both. So that's huge. That's big time, big time. It's reining it back when you need to, but also following the inspiration. This is what's coming through. The energy shift has happened big time. Yeah. Specifically this weekend, you betcha. You betcha. And some people that's going to be like really difficult for. Other people are just going to be flat out confused. There's been a lot of people that are cranky, is what I would say, on the global scale. A lot of cranky, tension, tweaking and moving things around. Tricky. All right, back into the cards for the blind for you. So we have Diving for Light, collaborative dreams, and this is huge, and then new birthing. Now these, diving for light, you might have gotten this one before. This is where you're going into the subconscious and allowing your dream space to fill up and inspire you. New birth, guarded vigilantly. This is protect what it is. So if you're creating this book or whatever, it is like you don't have to share it with everyone yet. When you're first in the creative space, you don't have to get billions of opinions or whatever. Just be very, very cautious and careful about what you're trying to birth and create. It's like the puzzle piece finally fits for you. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Now this one is the interesting one, collaborative dreaming. This one I like for you. And it feels like energies of the past, energies yet to come. I was explaining to my very conservative dad this thing. It feels like we have ancestor energy, but I was saying, I think our descendants also have a vested interest in what we're doing in our life. So it feels like spirits on the other side, spirits around, ancestor energy and descendants energy, all rolled into one, really trying to collaborate in the dream space for you and bring forth something new. This is what you're coming to, whatever it is that you're bringing forward. Now, the next two cards for you we have are receiving. Be open here to receiving because it feels like downloads, 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 and gentle things. You've been so busy in the dream space. I wouldn't doubt it. Get yourself rest too, because that's a different level of sleep, just like from the physiological level, different level of physical sleep that you're going to need to get that. But the dream space is going to probably be bouncing off the charts right now for you. And then Pandora's gift is coming through. And this is when you look through something and, you know, Pandora opened the jar and let all of the woes of the world out. But there's also beauty and stuff that would have been forever locked up and sealed had she not opened it. Pandora's gift here, opening up something new, taking the mask off and release something real. Really seeing it for what it is, seeing it differently and accepting it for what it is. Like for a while, the phrase radical acceptance was going around a lot. You may have seen a lot of the let them, let me type of thing, accepting what things are, how things are, and how things want to go forward. This is what's coming through. And the Pandora in the Tarot Apocalypse is the all gifted. So sometimes we see something that's a liability and it's actually the gift. This is what's coming through. This is coming through. Strong, strong, strong. Replenish the well first. Replenish this first. Dive into the subconscious first. Anything else? This sounds a little bizarre. I don't care if it sounds bizarre. When you're going into your dream space, you should be asking questions in a written format before you go into dream space. Now, some people would tell you, write a question before you go into the dream space, or pull a tarot card, stick it under your pillow. They used to do some of these things, but it feels like write the question before you go into the dream space, because it's not necessarily programming a dream. I wouldn't say it's that specific to be done, but if you have a question that you want resolution to, or an answer, something you want to be lending your mind to dream about, is a very good signal to the subconscious to focus on it, and it helps shift that. And it might be something that you can get in the practice of question and then answer in doing this. That's what's coming through. I know it sounds wacky as wacky gets, but I often am wacky as wacky gets. Write the question down before you go to bed. If you feel even more like you want to have it more connected, and slide something under your pillow. People used to do that. They would get their energy to bond with a tarot deck, and they'd sleep with a deck of cards under their pillow or by their bedside. That kind of energy. Make your ritual make sense to you, so that when you go into the dream space, it's like, because sometimes if you're in the dream space, all the monsters come out at once, all the closets, like boing, 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 everything's going on. And it's trickier to sort through, but that's what I'm getting for you. That's what I've got for your blind. That's complete. That's the prescriptive. That's me bossing you around, telling you this is what I'd try, because you're meant to be catching things from your dream space that's big. All right, we're going to go into your pinch in just 1 second here. So we're going to go to the charms. So let me flip this down. I'm going to flip the camera down so we can see what's going on. That was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. All right. The Krista. That feels chunky. Okay. It is a little bit chunky. That's okay. Yeah, it's a lot chunky. Oh, boy. Okay. What we've got, and I hope you can see this. I'm going to shift this down so it can be catching all of this for when it's on the video later. What we've got starting here is a sacred contract, and this is the ring. This is a promise. This is the contract. This is a commitment. This is the ring coming through. Big, big, big. It feels like this is a contracted time, a sacred contract of time. This is something that's opening up, a promise made. So if you've made a promise to yourself before we've even gotten to Earth space, the ring would come out. Sometimes the lovers come out with a choice like that, but it's not about the choice. It's about a promise made and kept. That's big. This is coming in big. And this is something that would seem like small in the daily realm, but it's actually a small pivot on your path that leads you to somewhere else hugely important. This is big. I don't know why it's big. It's big. I know I have another ring in there that's even bigger. This is like, for the time, whatever this is, it's on purpose. There's reason, there's meaning for it. And it might feel like something got a little upside down, or a little bit different than what you planned. It is the promise. Yes, the promise from you to you. This is something you knew you would be doing at this life in this time. And when the timing was right, boom, it would be time to do this. And it is time. So we're going to go back to the charms and see what else is going on for you, okay? Flipping down here. Okay, what do we have here? We have the bat and the spider coming through. Now the bat and the spider, the bat is everything that is nocturnal. Again, the dreaming space, and the wings are spread. This is like, if you're doing astral flight and night flight and dreaming like we saw in that other one, you really need to be aware of what's going on here. And then here we have the spider. You're connecting to the subconscious web, and there's just no doubt about it, right here and right here. There's the cross here, and if you take the religion out of it and you put it as the cross in Lenormand, this is the crossroads. It's something that may have been a burden, and it's like going from place A to B that's really challenging and tricky sometimes. And at the crossroads, it sometimes can be the way. This is, sometimes people see it as crossing over, like, you know, crossing River Jordan. So you might have ancestor influence also coming through here when we see the cross. Turtle is something that's in two worlds, just like frog would be in two worlds, but this is more in the subconscious. Turtle is more of a swimmer than a hopper, right? So although they can be on land, turtles are frequently swim, swim, swim. They will occasionally go to shore. Now this is, your dream space is huge important, and we've saw this before. But the spiders on the web, this is like, pay attention to how this is built. Pay attention to your antenna reaching out. Pay attention to what's going on. The turtle is asking you to be protected about what's going on in your own right. Have your home space with you, right? Really have that turtle shell with you. But the turtle swims up to the shore and then goes back down. And this is, again, going back into the ocean energy, going back into the flow energy. So you have, yeah. I would say it's a recalibration of gifts that need to come in. So you might be a lot in the flow when it's dream space, but when you're back on the land, in the ground, in the waking day, you need to be there too. It seems to be that the recalibration and the balancing, if we put it in tarot terms, this is the magician having all four gifts and learning how to balance them out, learning how to use them. This is what's needing to happen. Okay, back down into the charms we go. All right. Now you got some of the land ones going on. You got the horse that's the writer, the message. There's going to be messages brought through, and this feels like this is the writer coming towards you. This doesn't feel like you. These feel more like you. This feels like messages towards you when you're in that space, okay? Then we have the dog coming in, the loyal friend, the loyal friend, the loyal friend. This also feels very subconscious in the dream space. This is ancestors, spirit guides, that kind of energy coming through. We've got the purple sheep. This is third eye, and sometimes this comes in dreaming. The purple sheep here, and the bloom where you're planted here. And the frog is also here. Look, we were mentioning the turtle and the frog. What is going on with that? I might want some clarification on there. And then the acorns about what you want to grow. Okay. We're grabbing the Mystic Soul Tarot because I want to see what else is going on here. I want some clarification on these. These I think I understand just fine. But this is like it wants to go towards goals. It wants to... Don't spend too much space that you're not grounded. Don't spend too much time that you're lopsided or not grounded. You need to grow these things and allow time. We're getting, again, a long period of time for growth with the acorns coming through. This is like something that's cracking open, like the acorn seed has to fall and has to grow the tree. It takes time, but this is something big. The grounded thing, and this is important. So it's not just contracted to open up more dream space, more astral, more revelation from spirit and spiritual type people on the other side. There's more than that going on right now. For you, what else going on? I want to see. Star card. Big time. This is about hopes and dreams and staying on your true north. And look, 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. Exactly. This is the way you need to see and the way you need to be. This is why we've got the frog and the turtle. We've got one that hops across the land. We've got one that definitely swims deeper in the ocean. But you need to be in 2 worlds. And you need to do it really with the inspiration and spirit leading in here to follow your true north. That's what's coming through. Holy cow, that's gorgeous for you. I love it. That's what I've got. This is you opening up something that blooms, a part of you that is meant to open up. You cannot pry open the rose, but you are definitely in this space of blooming right now and opening up in a whole new way. It's gorgeous for you right now. I love it. But that's what I've got. And that feels complete, really complete. And sorry for the noise. It feels like, or it sounds like my yard people are out there doing their thing, you know. So at least I'm not mowing the lawn. But yeah, that's what's going on. You are so, so welcome, honey. You are so welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. That was beautiful. Yeah, and it, there's a little bit of dizzy feeling. Whoops, dizzy feeling in my not quite vertigo in my mind. It's like you need to get grounded because this lightheaded and dizziness. Take that as a signal. Pay attention to your body when that's going on, because that's your body telling you, okay, get grounded, get the 5 senses intact, know where your butt is, know where your feet are, know what you're smelling, know what you're seeing, all that jazz. So you've heard me say that before. So yada, 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 you know. Okay, we'll see what else is going on. So the list is open. This is what we've got going on, guys. And it looks like there's 7 of us in the room. Let me get a little bit of a sip of water, and I don't know if we want to reboot or if we're in the algorithm or what. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's a crazy day in the world, so people may be focused on other things, and that's all right too. Hey, Alicia, beautiful chaos. Hey, good to see ya. All right. So yeah, if you pay for a read, let Kim know which reading that you want to get. If we want to do a collective, we can do a collective. What do you think, Kim? What do you think? So I'll leave it open. If you guys want me to go out and back in and see if we can catch the algorithm, we can. Hey, Deanne, if we want to go out and back in, we can. If we want to do a collective, we can. You know what? Let's go out and back in, and we'll see what happens and see if we catch the algorithm, because I don't know what they're doing, but sometimes it seems like that's the way to go. So we'll do that. So Krista, your read will probably be individual on its own when I upload it later. So we'll go out for a minute and then back in. All right. See you soon. Bye, guys.